Hello everybody, this is Sapersin here bringing you a cast of the ESWC, which is the Esports, electronic sports technically, but Esports World Cup. This is the preliminary stages of the Dota 2 competition. The first game I'll be casting today, which incidentally is the first game that I've ever casted, ever, is between iCCup and Y1K1LM4Z. We will be calling them SoL for short because that is what their clan tag says. The first ban by iCCup will be an Alchemist. That is quite a standard ban. I don't see any reason why they would ban that apart from, you know, just they don't want to play against an Alchemist. The Batrider ban, of course, one of the I think Batrider was all pick all ban for pretty much every single pro game. So I'm not really surprised to see Batrider out of this. iCCup wants to get rid of Visage, so clearly they don't want the early tri-lane aggression, and of course they don't want the controls from the annoying birds. A Wisp ban from SoL, again a very standard ban. SoL, I have never heard of this team before. I don't know what they're going to do, I don't know exactly how good they are, but right now, like, to be honest, I haven't seen this game at all so far. But I'm just going to make the prediction that obviously I am going to be favoring iCCup because I know that they are a decent team. However, I do hope that SoL puts up a good fight and maybe even surprise me with some amazing tactics. The first pick by iCCup will be Naga Siren. Oh yeah, one more thing before this game truly gets on the way is that, as I said, this is the first ever cast by me. I don't know if I'm doing well, I don't know if I'm doing badly. I think I'm going to be doing badly because that's just, you know, how it is. I don't think that there's going to be anything very spectacular with my casting. But so of course, just be pretty critical of me. Please give me some advice, comments, what I can do to improve, what I'm doing badly. Yeah, so just hope you guys enjoy this. Like, I know I'm going to be pretty crap, like, let's face it, I'm going to be a crap caster. I haven't played Dota for years and years like other casters. I don't know all the old meta, like I'm kind of one of the new meta guys. I don't know how the heroes were like back in the old days, but you know, I'm gonna have some fun. I hope you guys have some fun as well. I think that this game will be awesome, and you know, just gonna have fun casting. I'm not gonna care if I suck that much, but of course I do want to improve, so please help me guys. Anyways, a Nyx and a Lifestealer pick for not iCCup, sorry, for SoL, quite standard picks, and a Weaver for the iCCup. So I will be suspecting that Weaver will be a solo safe lane or a solo long lane hero for iCCup because that is generally how the Weaver is played. A Dragon Knight ban from iCCup team. I don't know how to put this. Maybe they just don't want to play against a Dragon Knight mid, or maybe they just think that. I honestly don't know why they will ban the Dragon Knight. I mean, there are a lot of other better mids to ban. A Treant ban, that is quite obvious because Treant plus Weaver is OP. Weaver could simply dive and become even more survivable than he already is. And we all know how annoying Weaver is. So, but if you are new to playing Dota, Weaver is basically this really annoying hero. Sakuchi allows him to move at max movement speed and go invis. So it's pretty much, you just can't find him. There's not much you can do. And the Treant shield combo with the Weaver, obviously, it blocks damage, it heals him, and generally it's OP as fuck. So that is banned. The Lone Druid ban. I don't know if I like the Lone Druid ban. Maybe they don't want to go up against a long lane Lone Druid. But it feels like a pretty weak ban. I would have gone for the Gyro maybe, but of course I'm no pro. iCCup obviously knows what they're doing. A Coddle ban by SoL followed by the Outworld Devour, sorry. Always used to call him Destroyer. Kodoban, again, quite a classic support hero that's banned. And the OD pick. Now, I'm almost certain that this OD will go play mid. That is how the current meta of OD works. The one thing about OD mid is that OD should be able to outlane pretty much any hero in the entire Dota, like the current meta mid. Especially int heroes, Quap, Puck, if you go a bit more back, Invoker, those heroes stand no chance against OD. Simply sap their damage and then... Oh, speaking of sapping damage, Razor. Now, Razor is one hero that maybe stands a chance against OD mid. You know, outside of Lifestealer, who is already on SoL's team. Razor could simply use the static link and just sap the Outworld Destroyer's sap the Outworld Devourer's HP. Not HP, attack damage. And then simply outlast hits the OD the whole game long. However, obviously this relies on basic mechanics and plays like that. So it's not as easy as I make it sound.
Reserve time.
So just looking at the next pick for SoL, going to the reserve time. Laning wise, as I said, OD will probably be mid for SoL, whereas for iCCup, Razor will probably be mid against the OD, with Weaver either solo long lane or the safe lane. Naga Siren will probably go in a tri-lane setup simply because of her net. Maybe a Lesh will be good to go with this Naga. The net plus the stun and one more hero with some burst damage, and that should be a first blood. For SoL, as I said, OD mid, Lifestealer probably gonna safe lane farm as Lifestealer do. Nyx maybe a tri-lane for SoL with Nyx, Lifestealer and another stun. Well, there we go, Jakiro. Jakiro stun, so they'll probably be relying upon Nyx Assassin to initiate, and then Jakiro to basically follow up with an Ice Path and Lifestealer going in for the kill. And yes, as expected, the Leshrac, simply to combo up with the Naga's net. And we are on to the banning stages once again. Let's see what the final ban for SoL will be. Well, since it's taking so long, let's just talk about the lineup a little bit more. For them right now, what they need is a solo long lane hero. So they are not going to ban heroes like Windrunner. They're not going to ban heroes like Slark. They're not going to ban heroes like Timbersaw. Those are all decent long lane heroes that can do quite well by themselves and are not all that item dependent. For example, a Windrunner's Shackle Shot is good no matter whether she has a Divine Rapier or not. It doesn't matter. Windrunner gives no fucks about that. What they might try to ban though is, what, a Quap? Why would they ban a Quap? And iCCup immediately returning the favor with a Darkseer. Yes, a Darkseer would be quite amazing on their team, but I don't understand why the Quap ban. Like, they already have the Razor mid. There's no way they're gonna be putting a Quap mid against an OD. That's just suicide. I honestly don't think that. I think even maybe a TA ban would be better than the Quap ban, but that's just me. And we're waiting for the last pick. Probably a Timbersaw for SoL. I don't see. Maybe a Slug. Basically someone with high mobility. Mirana could also work. Just basically someone who can offer them more team fight as well. Because I'm not sure if OT and Jakiro OT is enough. Yep, Slug, there we go. Some ganking power. But really, the ganks are mainly going to be up to the Nyx Assassin in the mid game. And if you can get a few kills mid with the OD will snowball quite hard, and mechs, 4-stars, sheeps, they will be coming out, and she will be orbing very hard. So Windrunner will be the last pick for iCCup. Quite decent. I will probably be thinking Windrunner, Lesh, Naga, Siren long lane, Weaver safe lane, Razor mid. As for bottom, what I said before, Nyx, Lifestealer, Jakiro safe lane, defensive tri lane with OD mid and Slug on long lane. With the lineup, personally speaking, I am favoring SoL. However, I did say that this is Dota is a team game, but it's also up to mechanics and individual players. So if SoL's players aren't up to standard, they cannot get the combos to work. If your mechanics and last hitting etc. isn't up to date, you're just going to die like that. As I said, SoL is quite a new team. I have not heard of them before, but let's introduce them anyways. So we have Yellow on the OD, we have Illegal Revenge on the Lifestealer, we have Reach, I'm assuming, on the Slug, Spermatit on the Nyx Assassin, and Akali on the Jakiro. On iCCup, we have We Just Sick on the Naga, Mag on the Windrunner, Always Wanna Fly on the Leshrac, followed by Jackal on the Weaver, and finally, Resolution, who is lagging behind on the Razor. Sorry. So they're not going to be camping the jungle here, which I find quite interesting. Usually you would expect them to come here and then followed by right there. So maybe a path from here to there. But I don't know. So if you see on the minimap, that way. But this time only Razor came that way and the rest came from the pool camp on the Radiant Jungle, following by an sentry ward at just above the magic bush. They completely missed the Jakiro, Nyx, and Lifestealer defensive tri-lane bot. Maybe they could have gotten a kill if they did spot them. A net, a stun, a shackle, and that's pretty much gone. Here it is, Lesh picking up the double damage rune. The Naga, they're possibly going to just be sitting here and blocking the pool camp. The Windrunner ran back to block. She didn't let the range creep through. Oh, there we go, she did. Yeah, because usually you want the range creep to go through so that the range creep dies and then basically the wave pushes a lot faster. So it seems that the Windrunner will be the one farming bot, and some hits will be exchanged between a DD Lesh and a Jakiro. Never a good fight when it's the early game and you're up with someone with a DD. The Leshrac took some damage, gonna be burning through a Tango here, and the same with the Jakiro. Jakiro has wards, but he has yet to place them down, which I find quite interesting. Usually you want to place them down quite early, just so that, you provide the maximum coverage for your team. The Jakiro is run. Yep, there he is, the ward, and that's a stun. Maybe this is looking like a first blood. I don't think there's much ways that. Yep, I think that's a first blood. I don't see him getting out of this. Yep. Always Wanna Fly picks up the first blood. That's really slow reactions by Illegal Revenge and Spermatit. I don't know, but either go help him immediately or stay bottom and just keep farming. Right now, it will be quite easy for the Nyx Assassin just then to harass the Windrunner so that she would have to be forced to back off while the Lifestealer is taking last hits. Because right now, if we pull up the last hit chart, where is that? There we go. The Windrunner leads the last hit chart with 10 last hits, and the Lifestealer only has 3. And now the lane is pushing, which is going to be some free XP for the Windrunner. Oh, and the top lane, Jackal solo killed the Slug. Honestly, I think that's probably just going to be some bad plays on a Slug. I don't see any reason that a Weaver should be able to kill him with leap, etc. In the mid lane we have, yep, look at that, Yep, one static link, 14 damage. Damage frame rate 14. So 2 seconds, 28 damage. That's plus 28 for... And wow, another kill on Jakiro. And it looks like there's going to be another kill on the next assassin. And is the Life Stealer going to live this? Nope, that's a shackle shot. And that's probably going to be a dead Life Stealer. Yep.
That's a twofer.
The Naga Siren running. Ah, no, gets killed by the tower. But obviously you can't help that. Mid lane, still fighting between the Razor and the between the Razor and the OD. Top lane, Weaver dives past tower for another kill on the Slug. Not sure. Maybe if Slug just ran around the tower here, he might have lived a little longer. I am not sure. But either way, the Slug should not be doing this badly against the Weaver. And the OD dies. Okay, guys. I remember I said something about SoL being a new team that I haven't heard of, and that iCCup being, you know, a decent team at the very least on the pro level. I never expected iCCup to just simply outplay them this much. Now, you see, if it's against any other two pro teams, say, I don't know, IG against LGDCN, I wouldn't be saying that, for example, you know, Radiant is losing right now. But looking at the last hit and denies, the difference in not just gold, but level as well, is just too great a difference to ignore. I dare say the game is already heavily in iCCup's favor, in, of course, both. And as expected, around a 4,000 difference in both EXP and gold. Sorry. You see the Slug being forced back to stand near the tier 2. The Slug is so poor right now, not even boots on him. The Weaver, on the other hand, Ring of Aquila already, with an extra Wraith Band and boots. Oh, this looks like it's gonna might be a solo kill right here. The Weaver still tries to run for some reason. Just come back and hit him. Nope, the tower's gonna hit Weaver a few times. Weaver's gonna get a little scared. Oh, the Weaver's gonna double back, maybe? Nope, just gonna stand here and wait. Just gonna have a face-off. Oops. And OD dies mid. Wow. Okay. And on bot lane, they are diving once again with another kill. This is... Oh, maybe they can get a kill. Nah, the wind run pops. And there's a stun. One more hit. Nope, Magic Wand saves his life. And the power shot takes care of the next assassin. On top lane, Jackal somehow managed to run back to the dire side of the lane with... Oh wow, the Slug is playing so scared. But clearly he should be. However, it should be noted that the Weaver also has no regen and only has around 2,000 health, 200 health, not 2,000, 200 health left. The Slug should be able to burst him down. The Dark Pact 150 damage and a few right clicks should do it. But nope, picked up the Salve and the Clarity Potion from the Courier. Speaking of Couriers, Radiant side has yet to upgrade their Courier, which I find quite surprising. So let's see, bot lane, they might be diving once again. Oh, the Slug is moving top. Don't go too far out, you might die again. Now looking at last hits and denies, Windrunner outmatches the OD by 5 folds. So 40 last hits versus 8, which is the top of the Radiant team. And there it is. Will this be a kill? Yep, Sakuchi's in. That looks like it's going to be a kill for Weaver. Yep. And just time lapse this out. Beautiful play. And bot lane looks like it's going to go for a fight again. Will there be any shackles? Nope. Mid lane, Razor going against an OD. OD still has nothing. He bought the recipe for a magic wand? I don't understand. It's not like you're against a bat or something. Like, is that really necessary? Maybe it is, but of course I I'm probably worse than these SoL players, so please don't think that I'm anything special. Yep, and that looks like that's gonna be a dead. That's gonna be a dead. Wow, a dodge, another dodge. Nah, oh, still gonna die. Okay, for a moment there, I thought that the Lifestealer can pull out the impossible with 3 heroes on his ass, but nah, not even he's that good. And here's another dive for the Weaver. Is the Weaver going to keep going? Will the Weaver do it? The Weaver kills off the Jakira. The ward is right here though, but the Weaver quickly runs out of the ward zone. The Dark Pack doesn't manage to kill off the Weaver. Oh, and the Weaver gets another solo kill. Oh, that is detrimental. That is detrimental. Can Illegal Revenge get it? Will he make an Illegal Revenge? Nope. Weaver Sakuchi's out of there. The Lifestealer is simply having no farm at the moment. There's nothing to be said. And back at mid, we see iCCup Resolution simply forcing the OD out of lane, like pushing past the tier 1 tower without even taking down a third of its health. And here on bot lane, the tier 2 is being heavily pushed. The Slut comes to help out with the Lifestealer changing to top. What a leap! That should not have been. That leap simply should not have been made by a pro tier team. Here comes the ward, and here comes the shackle shot. There should be this should be a double kill. Like honestly, there should be no reason they shouldn't. Yep, there we go. So the Naga Son to counter initiate, and then bam, double kill. With the Edict, this should be an easy tower, even with the glyph. And of course, Razor continuing to farm mid. It seems that Lifestealer died solo to the Weaver. Yep. One top lane. There's really nothing much you can do against this lineup right now. 2 kills against 19. The OD, that is definitely just experience problem. You do not go that far on high ground when they're pushing with 3 heroes that far out levels you. If we just look at the levels, hero levels, Weaver. So basically, there's 3 heroes on the high ground. You are alone. All 3 heroes are at or above your level. All you have is an imprison and an ult. There's no way you can do anything. So finally, 3 heroes here against 2. Maybe. Nah, I don't think iCCup's gonna go for this. That's way too dangerous even for them. And we see Jackal happily farming top with this medallion already. Let's just look at the net worth. So net worth is the Windrunner leading with 6.7k. Hard carry Windrunner, very strong, as we all know, obviously. And wow, I honestly don't think they're learning their lesson. 224 damage drain on the Razor. 1 hit. Wow. This is ridiculous. I don't think SoL is learning their lesson. They are going way too far. Their positioning is just, they just cannot keep up with iCCup at the moment. And finally, the Weaver dives way too hard and gives up the kill to Nyx Assassin. Oh look, maybe he can finally afford. Nah, not even his arcanes. That's quite nifty. Putting down, I think, the drums for the extra gold, for the extra mana that Naga Siren provided just then. And Blink Dagger on the Shrek. Wow, they're farmed. Right now, Nyx Assassin is the most farmed hero on the Radiant side, and he is just over half as farmed as the Naga, which is playing a number 5 support Naga. The Windrunner here, obviously she's gonna get away quite easily. There's really nothing they can do against her. The Razor doing making quick work of the creep wave, while the Lifestealer, Illegal Revenge, is farming bot. He's farming quite nicely now that, you know, there's no one in lane. and even then he missed the last hit. Should not happen in pro tier events. That's just my opinion. But obviously not everyone farms like Burning does. And here he comes, the Naga. Will he ult to initiate? Nope. But the Lesh will blink forward. And there it is, the ult. And let's see the damage. 168, 196, 224. 224 bonus damage. How many hits will it take? 3 hits to kill. Well, you would have taken 3 hits to kill the Nyx Assassin. It's like a free Divine Rapier on him right now. Wow. It's just amazing. And the top tower obviously being pushed by the Weaver. Weaver just sitting in lane, cutting off the creep wave, so his creep can tank for him. This tower isn't going to be long for the world either. So it's a Medallion, Perseverance, Ring of Aquila, and Face. Pretty much Weaver is just going to have a lot of staying power in lane. The mid tower gets taken down as expected, and it looks like they're maybe rotating top. Yep. So Razor's going to stay here and cut off the creep wave. No? Really? You're so tanky though. Go back, Razor. Go back. Yeah, there we go. So they're going to take down this tower together.
Green Dude's top
and there we go,
is about
Edict.
to get knocked
And the
over.
tower should be going down.
Green Dude's tower got owned, son.
Honestly speaking, I think SoL can just call GG right now. I don't see a way out of this. The difference in farm, it's ridiculous. Wow, Naga with 4,000 farm and lifesteal. Wow, after that death,
Radiant's top
there's
tower is under attack.
there's just really nothing they can be done about it.
Tower is under attack. Green Dude's top thing
Let's see
is
the
about to
XP
get
per
knocked
minute.
over. Dire's bottom tower
Yep.
is under attack. Green Dude's tower
Just
got owned, son.
basically the
Radiant's
theme of this
top
game is
towers are
how
under attack.
SoL got raped by iCCup.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Basically,
Dire's
the
bottom
only mistake
tower
I
is
see
under attack.
from SoL, well, not such a basic mistake per
Dire's
se,
bottom tower
but
is
it
under
would
attack.
be the fact that they're simply not up there mechanically. See, they walk in there, like not one by one per se, but they walk in there together and they clump up, allowing just a clusterfuck of AoE to just kill them.
Barracks are under attack.
There's really no reason for that. And if you look at the items individually, Medallion, Perseverance, still the same thing. Urn, Mana Boots, Wand,
Radiant's middle tower is under
and
attack.
Aghanim Scepter,
You need to defend
and
here.
drums on the Razor.
Radiant's middle tower has
And let's see win right now. So 4 staff, mech, void stone. Okay, seems quite. Game seems quite over as compared to the Jakiro died. But let's see what he has. He has wards. He has 2 tangers and 2 GG branches. The OD has a wand and a no talisman. The Nyx has nothing as well.
Radiant's middle
Boots,
barracks are under attack.
Lifestealer, Face.
Radiant's
Lifestealer
middle
obviously the
barracks is
most farm on their team. There we go. Shut him down for a while. Anything gonna happen? Anything gonna happen? And here comes the fountain dive. No? Honestly, SoL should just call GG right now. If they're not calling GG, that, in my opinion, that's just bad sportsmanship. And finally they get a kill via a fountain dive. I am not even impressed. Like, honestly, this is too much. They should just be calling GG. Like, there's no reason for them to stay in a game like this. They're just embarrassing themselves.
It's full of prophecy is true. He
So
is
after
the
another
chosen
team
one.
wipe. Oh no, not a team wipe. Slug is up here. He's happily farming. Happily farming little Slug. Finally got his face boots. Good job, Slug. Good job. We're all proud of you. We're all rooting
Radiant's
for you.
middle tower is under attack.
Well, I'm not. So by we, I probably mean that like 3 people. Why isn't SoL calling GG? What's wrong with them? I don't like. Is it? Do they see a way to come back from this? Because they've taken no towers. They have 2 sets of racks taken now, and they have no farm on any of them. How could they come back? How could they possibly come back? They're out leveled. They're out outplayed, they're outclassed by iCCup, which is pretty much the feeling I'm getting from this game. iCCup right now is just gonna farm their jungle dry. Are they? No? Just gonna run around? A Battle Fury on Windrunner. What the hell? No, fuck that kill. I don't even care anymore. A Battle Fury on Windrunner. I know that there was a kill on Slug bottom. I saw it on the minimap. But like, honestly, a Battle Fury. Holy shit. Let's see what other interesting items we have. Bloodstone. Nah, that's quite normal. A double crit on Weaver. A Ghost Scepter on Razor, probably for the fountain diving, like preparations. And here we are, finally with the Gloves of Haste. Are you kidding me? Nah, there's no competition. Like, this game's already over. It's gonna sit in the Jakiro fire for a bit, no problem. It's gonna soak up a bit of the warmth, all good. And a team wipe in the fountain. And now they call GG. Okay. Well, anyway, that is a good game for iCCup, I would assume. For SoL, not so much. There really hasn't been much of a challenge. Next time, I promise the next game I will be looking at a game that's less one-sided and slightly less embarrassing for a team, because this is just no way. Like, this is disgusting, this team. Or not this team, but this game. This game is so bad. With 0-10-2, I can already see comments such as report Lifestealer for feeding, etc. But honestly, it's not easy playing against iCCup. They are a good team. Anyway, guys, this is the first game that I've ever casted, and I do plan on casting more. This is incredibly fun. I used to always think, oh, it's so easy to cast the game, blah blah blah. You just have to speak, you just have to do shit. No, it is easy to fucking miss kills, guys. It's not the easiest thing, it's not the hardest thing to cast a game, but to cast it properly is amazingly hard. Now I can finally appreciate, you know, the other casters, you know, commentators on YouTube, it's on Twitch. It is amazingly hard. But it's also amazingly fun and rewarding. As you can see here, that's just me. Amazingly fun and rewarding. I do enjoy this quite a bit. I do hope that you guys leave some comments here on how I could improve, and especially if the mic volume, etc. is good or not. And I guess that's it for now, guys. That's all I'm casting for now. And I will be casting obviously other games from the ESWC, and I will be having a look at the final score just to make sure that it's not such a one-sided rape. I'm sorry, guys. But that's it for now. So this is Safersin, who just casted iCCup versus SoL for you from the ESWC tournament, and I'm signing out. Toodles.